Welcome to Divine Light and Love Oracle with Stella. Hi, everyone. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody had a fantastic day. Looking forward to the messages and spending some time with everyone and just taking some time to give thanks for our many blessings. Thanks for our friends, our family, the life lessons that we're learning. We should be so grateful that we are alive and that we have another day to do good on this earth. So, yay. That's all I have to say about that. All right, everyone. Well, I was working out a few little tech kinks, but in addition to that, Spirit kind of just had me pull over for a minute because I really wanted to tune in to which decks were going to be the correct fit for the message for tonight and to just take some time to get centered and be mindful and understanding of what we are experiencing as a collective energetically. And so I was led to mostly angel decks for tonight. And so first and foremost, I want to give thanks to the divine and to our angels and spirit team, our guides. Give thanks to each one of the light workers coming into this space. Give thanks and appreciation to the Ascended Masters and appreciation for the guidance and wisdom from Spirit. So, welcome to everyone in the room. Hello, Mayuko. Hi, Kate. Good to see you guys. And, just to kind of preface what this message is about is the power of energy, the power of connection to the divine and to our angels, and the power that we have within to make different decisions and see different outcomes that manifest for our greatest and highest good. Hi, Devora. I'm like, can't talk. So with that said, it's interesting as I'm just kind of looking at the decks that Spirit had me pull out, and they really are going to be very healing in nature, if that makes sense. I feel like the messages that we'll receive tonight, some will be very personal to each of us as individuals, and some will resonate as helpful for the collective. But I'm just going to ask that everyone in the room would just bring your most positive light, love, and energy to this space. I feel like there will be people who may enter the room who are suffering some type of emotional or spiritual or physical suffering going on in their lives, and they need a place of respite to come in and receive some encouragement. And so, as I've said many times, we are a collaborative group that we serve together in the light. I may have facilitated the creation of this channel, but it's all of us together that make it a community and a place of service and light and love to assist each person along their journey as best we can. And so, again, I thank you in advance for your sensitivity to the energies this evening and what's taking place overall. I posted a message this morning just kind of indicating that it's time that we recognize right where we are in our own personal journeys, particularly these cycles that are beginning and ending, and to not be afraid of these new cycles. Missy with Saltwater Hills Tarot had a message that I also linked in there where she mentioned about saying yes. And that could be for many different things, for many different reasons, but the most important yes that you can say is yes to yourself, yes to fulfilling your dreams, yes to healing yourself, yes to loving yourself, yes to respecting yourself, yes to disconnecting from anything that is not for your highest good. Your yes is specific to you. You'll know what your yeses are that you need. And if you've been procrastinating, if you have been hemming and hawing about making those decisions to say yes to yourself, I believe that collectively we are bringing a positive energy here to this space to help motivate you so that you can make those decisions to say yes and move forward. Something else that Spirit had given to me was, do what sets your soul on fire. Do what illuminates your talents and skills and gifts, and be excited about that. It's a blessing and a true honor and privilege to have another day on this earth. Make it a great one. Do what you can to serve in the light and allow the warmth of the light within you to just carry you from moment to moment throughout the day. And then also, Spirit brought up that quote that says, "You are not required to light yourself on fire to warm others." And so, if you are discerning others in your life that basically draw your energy or they're trying to absorb your energy, it is okay for you to be protective of yourself and just say no and take the necessary steps to protect yourself, because you are valuable, you are important, you are loved, beloveds, you are special, you have a mission here, you have a calling here. So the more that you recognize your potential, your abilities, your gifts, you will begin to see the value increasing in yourself. And that's important. Your value is important. Know your worth and add tax. That's important, right? Know your worth and add tax. Whatever it takes for you to recognize what a high quality, high value person you are, do whatever it takes. Do not let anybody convince you otherwise. I know emotions can run high, feelings can run high, especially in the twin flame journey. Lots of emotions and fluctuations and feelings and communication and consistency, and it can outright make a person feel like they are just going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, especially for those of us who desire consistency and open communication and autonomy. When individuals are in a distortion energy, they're just not going to make the connection. And the best way I can explain it is, if you have ever had a vehicle where the battery is not making proper contact for the car to start. And so you'll get kind of a little noise that it's trying to start, but it won't fully engage. Or it will be making clicks and it sounds like it's trying to engage, and then it goes completely quiet because that battery and those conduits are not connecting properly and making the full connection. And so for individuals who have experienced that in the twin flame journey, it is extremely exhausting, like being on a hamster wheel. And so I just want to express my compassion and empathy and understanding for that, and to let you know that I definitely can understand how that feels. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But what I'm here to tell you is that more than a single person in this journey that one should be concerned about, an external party, the very first love you should be concerned with is connecting with yourself, loving yourself. That is what will make you more attractive to others. Not that you're doing it for that purpose, but if you can love yourself deeply, if you can forgive yourself, if you can be compassionate with yourself, if you can say yes to yourself, give yourself a chance to be seen, to be heard, to be powerful, to be important and mindful, to show up for yourself. You know, all too often in the twin flame journey, we concern ourselves with trying to show up for the twin, and we forget that we should be showing up for ourselves first. So I feel like the messages that are coming from these angel decks and the energy decks that we'll be dealing with are to turn us inward to work on ourselves. And also to let you know that if you are dealing with individuals in distortion energy that are not engaging with you in a healthy flow, like a river flows, there's just a consistent flow. If they're not flowing like that, you have to have the wisdom Like that serenity prayer, God grant me the wisdom to accept the things I can change, the courage to accept the things that I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference. I hope each of you embraces that divine wisdom to know the difference and untether yourself from anything that is not giving you the most positive, high vibrational benefit that you deserve. And so the first deck we're working with tonight is the Untethered Soul. And I absolutely adore this deck. This is a very new deck for me. I literally opened it and started working with it with all of you just a couple days ago. And so this deck really does speak about energy, which is what the Twin Flame Journey is kind of the crash course on getting us to recognize and understand energies. One of the main things about energy is that energy does not lie. So when you come into contact with different individuals, you are going to learn about them by observing their energy. And hello to everyone. Hello, Dylan. Hello, Bonita. Hello, Lily. Hi, my lovelies. So good to see all of you. Mayuko. Hello, everyone. Devora, Kate. So glad all of you could join us. As I was saying, the energies don't lie. You can typically tell if someone has intentions towards you by the energy that they direct towards you. And so if you recognize that right off the bat, it will help you to shield yourself should you need to step back or withdraw your own energy if you need to. And so this deck is helping us to identify areas where our soul may be tethered to our own ego or the ego of another person. And the ego is where the distortion energy shows up in. Yep. The energies that are counterproductive to love, energies rooted in fear, are from the ego. And so we have been working on self-mastery to clear up any irrational thoughts, negative memories, traumatic experiences that set up in the recesses of our mind, and also eclipsing our heart, which has so much intelligence and discernment and wisdom and desire. So this deck is going to give us some wisdom as to what we can do to continue to fine-tune those areas within our heart. Hi, Lois. Hello. Ooh, nice. I'm telling you, I'm like, I wish I could be a fly on the wall over there and hang out with you. All right, here we go. And what's so great, you guys, this deck, it talks about some of the cards are awakening consciousness, experiencing energy, and freeing yourself. So I love that there's a bit of a double message on each of these cards. So just, please just tune in, relax, allow your heart to receive these messages and the healing that is going to manifest as a result of your free will and desire to heal and be encouraged. So thank you in advance for protection over each individual in this room and watching the playback. Thank you that all messages that are for their greatest and highest good will be ingested and marinating within them, growing within them, blessing and encouraging and nourishing each individual here. All right, so the very first card is the Awakening Consciousness card. And one of the things I love is that I always say whenever the card is a mirror image of the deck cover, that is an amplified confirmation. Well, it just so happens that this deck, every single card is a match to the deck cover. So just keep that in mind. So the first message is awakening consciousness. So for us to be awakened individuals, we have to allow ourselves to become oriented and awakened. It's just like if you've had a procedure and they've given you anesthesia, you've got to fully come out of that. If you have been anesthetizing yourself with addictions or obsessions. It's time to awaken to consciousness. It's time for you to be able to make good quality choice decisions from a whole place as opposed to a distorted place. And so the first message is this: most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. So this is just like that serenity prayer we just spoke of. There are things that are indeed outside of your control, including in this twin flame journey. We don't have the power to control another person's free will decisions. And so the sooner you are able to be at peace with that and allow the power of allowance, allow it to happen and unfold and do what people just need to be on their own journeys to do what they need to do, and trust that process, the more peace, love, happiness, and joy you will have in your own life. You will not be tethered to their ego, but rather free in your own soul. Okay, what else, Spirit? Thank you. Freeing yourself. Freeing yourself. How do you free yourself in the deepest sense? You free yourself by finding yourself. This goes back to that awakening to consciousness. If you have been running scared, meaning you are running from yourself. In fact, okay, the Whitney Houston song that just came to mind is, I think it's I Have Nothing. And she says, I can't run from myself. There's no way to hide. There's nowhere to hide. If you have been rooted in fear because of traumas, childhood issues, abandonment, rejection, any type of abuses or neglect, you have been running from yourself, and now you're being called back to yourself, to find yourself. And in finding yourself, you will find that there may be some issues that have to be addressed, but ultimately, in finding yourself, you find the most beautiful, wonderful treasure of all. And when you can love yourself, then you are able to truly love and care for others. And so my encouragement to you is, if you have been swerving, Spirit gave me that term months ago, which was kind of funny. Either you're serving or you're swerving. Swerving is you avoiding focusing on yourself and your mission work in favor of putting your energy, time, and attention on another person, specifically a twin within the twin flame journey. This is a message to call you back to yourself. Retrieve your soul, untether your soul, and recognize that you are worth finding. You are the love that's worth finding. Okay, experiencing energy came out next. So this is an energy related card. When you feel pain, simply view it as energy. Let go and give room for the pain to pass through you. This is a powerful act when you are conscious and aware, when you recognize that you are important and you put emphasis on your feelings and processing them and deliberating upon things. You recognize that pain is a part of life, unavoidable. It's going to happen. Pain from you tripped and fell and you skinned your knee. You touched a rose and the thorn pricked you. You picked up something that was too hot and you dropped it. Somebody entered into your life and you thought that there was a healthy connection, and it turned out to be a toxic attachment. Someone that you showed interest in determined that they did not feel the same way for you and walked away from you. Pain is a part of life, but I tell you, there is purpose in the pain, and it's for your soul to grow. And so when you feel the pain, recognize pain not just as this thing that hurts you and wounds you, but view it as an energy. And so when the energy flows through, allow it to pass through and out, so that you are not creating blockages within your chakra system, which will result in other issues that will manifest. This is something that is a concept that I know a lot of people are like, oh, what are you talking about, Stella? I'm telling you, this is just exciting to me to see this from a different perspective, to view pain as energy. For those of you who know I love to talk about movies and music, one of the movies that really just resonates with me is the Rocky movies and the Creed movies, because you see that they are in fights and they have to train and they have to learn how to manage their energy, or else they will not make it through the entire match, or they won't withstand an opponent that appears to be bigger, faster, stronger than them. They have to manage their energy when they're in the ring. And one of the things that I can appreciate that Sylvester Stallone did with his storytelling was he was teaching not only himself, but Creed and others, how to allow pain to pass through them so that they could continue in their journey. And so I thought, wow, that is just brilliant. I didn't see it from that perspective before, but I do now. Instead of taking each hit like it's a hit and it just disables you and puts you down, allow the pain to flow through you so that it can move out of your body. And so something else I had shared was, if you are familiar with the martial art Aikido, Aikido shows how when a individual attacks, how you are able to literally deflect and move through each of those moves, each of their defensive attack moves. You're able to flow and the energy is not blocked. There's no direct hits that take you out. This is what we have to learn how to do with pain, because pain is a part of life. And the sooner we learn how to recognize it as an energy and process it as such, the better. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are well. I hope that the messages are resonating and that they're encouraging you, because I'm telling you, this is like such a powerful tool for your own self-growth and empowerment. I truly hope that these cards and the messages are reaching you. Okay, we have another freeing yourself card. Let go, no matter what it is. Let go. No matter what it is, whether it's a person, a situation, a fantasy, a preconceived notion, an expectation, let go. Let go of that, because what that does is it tethers you back to your ego. As you can see, this horse is running free. If this horse had a jockey riding it, it would have a harness. It would be tethered and held in by the jockey, who would make the appropriate gestures in order to get the horse to be under control, to run, to walk, to stop. But this horse does not have a jockey. This horse is running free. We have to get that little man off our backs that's tethering us and trying to control us and our energy and keeping us held back. We are being called to let go, no matter what it is. Whatever those thoughts are that are rummaging around in your head that are preventing you from moving forward and living your best life, you have to let it go. Let it go. Yes. There we go. Here we go. Another experiencing energy card came up. The highest state you have ever experienced is simply the result of how open you were. If you don't close, it can be like that all the time. When we do not balance our energies and stay integrated in our energies, we're off balance. The yin and yang need to be in unison. When they are in unison, the high vibration of both polarities working in the correct way is absolutely amazing. You will find yourself able to accomplish things. You will find yourself looking at different ways of achieving results. You will find yourself working more efficiently when your masculine and feminine energies are in balance. That is your highest state. Now, for people who are experiencing fatigue, frustration, anger, you've reached your saturation point. You've had enough. The reason you've had enough is because you may not have integrated your masculine and feminine energies so that they can ascend to their divine level. So if you think of as above, so below, the higher energy of that higher self is a integrated masculine and feminine energy, which is divine. If you are not in that state of energy, you may be in a lower state of energy, lower vibrational dense energies that cause fatigue, frustration, irritation, anger, sadness, grief, feeling vexed, feeling hopeless, feeling unable to organize your thoughts or your plans. And so this is why we're called to shed and release anything that is fear-based in favor of being in our highest state. The truth is you can manifest in both of those states, in divine energy or in distortion energy. And so what Spirit is prompting us to do is work on our energy in the highest state so that we can raise our vibration and stay at a higher frequency. Because there are always going to be things that will happen on a day-to-day basis to try to shift our energy. But like I mentioned before, like in Aikido, you learn how to roll with it. In fact, when the moves are taking place, when someone is on the attack, you're able to literally roll and move the opponent out of your energy field without taking a direct hit. So that's what we need to learn how to do. And I'm going to look and see just briefly, if you guys will bear with me. There was a video that I had just briefly showed the other day just to give you an idea of what I'm referring to with the Aikido and how to now recognize pain as energy and how to move the energy. So just bear with me for a second. And okay, so if you see here, there's not a direct hit. Do you see how the energy is being shifted and moved? There's no, as you can see, there's some of the channels that I love to watch, are not moving by striking a person directly, but rather moving it, moving the person. This is a good one right here as well. So do you see there's no direct contact, there's no hit taken, you just keep moving. That is what I want to encourage you to do in dealing with energy that you encounter from others on external sources that you encounter, whether it's someone at your work, someone who is a counterpart, someone who is a family member, a friend, a neighbor, whoever they are. Learn how to flow with the energy and stay in your higher self. You don't have to take those direct hits and stay in a place of fear. Okay, so this next card, freeing yourself, okay, it says, that which is blocked and buried within you forms the root of fear. Fear is caused by blockages in your energy. If you are recognizing blockages in your energy, then you have to know that fear is at the root of it. The sooner you take the time, effort, and take the energy to remove fear, the better off you will be. Okay? And so you want to keep yourself untethered. Your soul deserves to be free. Okay, Spirit. Okay, so I gotta stop. Here's the thing. Your soul deserves to be free. I'm going to repeat that again. Your soul deserves to be free. Wild horses run unbridled or their spirit dies. That's from a verse from Butterfly by Mariah Carey. You were not meant to be tethered to a jockey attached to you with a harness, whipping you into submission, guiding, yanking, pushing, pulling. You were designed to be free. Your soul should be untethered. Now, starting from your early childhood, you may have to go in very deeply and recognize where core wounding started to take place and start forgiving and start acknowledging and start feeling so that you can move through the pain and recognize it as energy. I recall probably one of the first times that I went to acupuncture. My personal journey was definitely rooted in fear as I experienced some pretty significant traumas in my early childhood. And like most people, when fear strikes you or a wound occurs or something traumatizes you, we don't initially want to deal with the pain. We'd rather put it into a box and bury it in a vault somewhere, but it will always come up because fear and pain are both energies. And so I just want to encourage you to feel what you feel so that you can indeed heal. And as you do so, those blockages that lead to health issues, fear is a very powerful thing if you allow it to set up in your body, if you hold it and retain it. This is why Spirit gave us that instruction to literally release it, allow the pain to pass through. Pain is just energy that we need to work through and move through. Okay. All right. Hello, King Trident. Good evening. Good to see you. Experiencing energy. And see, energy, energy, energy. I love it. A wise person remains centered enough to let go every time energy shifts into a defensive mode. The moment energy moves, relax and release. Letting go means falling behind the energy instead of going into it. And this is what I mean about when I was sharing with you about the Rocky Balboa and Creed series. You know, Rocky would talk about when he was coaching and training himself or other fighters about taking those direct hits. Sometimes you will take those hits, but it's your posture and you let that pain flow through and you keep moving. Many of us, the moment that a negative emotion comes through, it paralyzes us. We freeze up. We don't move through it. And so we just keep storing and storing, kind of like a computer in a hard drive. You just keep sticking the files there, and eventually there's so much there. There's so much that it's at capacity. You don't want to allow pain and fear to set up in you to the point where you are experiencing anxiety, panic attacks, migraine headaches, insomnia. I'm speaking from experience. These are the things that are very real and that can happen to you. And so I just want to encourage you to keep working through those energetic shifts. And as this card says, the moment energy moves, relax and release. So in likening this to people who recognize the twin flame journey, the moment someone's attention and intentions have shifted away from you, pull your energy back to yourself instead of chasing and pursuing, because you are worth it. Your soul deserves to be untethered. If someone is operating in distortion through their ego, free yourself from that. Free yourself. Oh, another freeing yourself card. See? This is a place of centered awareness. It is the seat of the witness, the seat of self. That is the only seat from which you can let go. So you have to know within yourself, you have the power to heal. And you have the power in that solar plexus chakra, which is the seat of yourself that deals with your feelings of self-worth, feelings of being comfortable with being seen, your self-esteem, your self-respect is there where that solar plexus chakra is. You must get into the most authentic version of yourself in that seat in order to govern yourself. And from there, it will assist you in letting go of anything not for your highest good, because you will recognize energetically, everything has an energetic signature. If something does not feel right, that is an indication you need to zoom your lens out and look at the big picture. Yep. That's it. Again, okay, so Spirit is really driving this point home about freeing yourself. Any soul that has been tethered to the ego of their self or another, this is for you. It is time to free yourself. Okay, it says, when a blockage gets hit, it's a good thing. It's time to open up internally and release the blocked energy. So we're going to stop right here because Spirit has brought this message through multiple times, and it is a confirmation that we need to pull the car over and we need to just take a moment. So if you would just either open your hands up to receive this healing, or fold your hands and just take a moment and center yourself and just repeat after me. I understand it's time to open up internally, and I release the blocked energy through my own free will, so be it. So we want to move out of blocked energy so that love and healing can flow through us, so that our manifestations come from a place of love and light instead of fear, darkness, and despair. Spirit's not playing. Another freeing yourself card. Do you see what I'm talking about? Over and over. This is the theme, is free yourself. When your stuff gets hit, let go right then, because it will be harder later. Again, for anyone who has been in a involvement with someone who has experienced the person withdrawing their attention, withdrawing their communication, let go right then and there. Otherwise, it will be harder to do later. Let go or get dragged. The longer you hold on to hope that the person will return, the harder it will be for you if they do not. So free yourself. Your soul should not be tethered to someone else's ego. Just saying. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Free yourself. All right, we got a going beyond card. It's time to go beyond the boundaries. Here it is. What if consciousness were to remove its focus from your personal set of thoughts, your personal set of emotions, and your limited sensory input? Would you become untethered from the bonds of the personal self and be set free to explore beyond? This is what's happening. And I want you to just envision for a moment in this journey, if you have been tethered to expectations, tethered to preconceived notions, tethered to fantasies, tethered to codependencies, you have been caged in. If you were to imagine the tether to be released, the walls to be torn down, and you were just standing in the center and you recognized you were on this beach, would you stay in place, afraid to make a move? Or would you wildly, freely start running in the direction of your dreams? This is what you are being called to do tonight. Go boldly in the direction of your dreams. Your soul deserves to be free. Free yourself. Explore. Say yes. Say yes to the new. Those cycles that were toxic and unhealthy, those are closed. For many, those are closing. Say yes to the new and go boldly in the direction of your dreams. Wow, another going beyond card. See? Spirit wants us to know it's time. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, You must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change at all times. Embrace change. Your soul deserves to be free, even from the confines that you have added to yourself. You know, I jokingly say, if you guys could believe in Santa Claus, you can believe in yourself for like 5 minutes, okay? Embrace change at all times. Change is a coming whether we like it or not, folks. Just saying. A change is going to come, like Sam Cooke said. But are you going to be rigid, fixed, and immovable because you don't want to change? I think no. I think if you're here, you've been working on self-mastery and you're ready. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to heal. You're ready to be the greatest version of yourself and in your mission purpose and manifesting high vibrational counterparts who genuinely are here to love, serve, and support you. We're moving away from anything that has tethered our souls to suffering. Awakening consciousness. Okay? Who is having all these physical, emotional, and mental experiences? Notice who's experiencing the experience. Now realize that you, the experiencer, have a certain quality, and that quality is awareness, consciousness, an intuitive sense of existence. You exist regardless, thoughts or no thoughts. You exist. Whether someone else accepts you or not, you exist. Whether a situation went favorably or not, you still exist. Whether Susie thinks that you're a big stinky poo-poo head or not, you still exist. You know, you're a conscious, awakened individual with your intuition senses working to your benefit now. You exist regardless of what has happened and what is happening, and it's time for you to exist with power and purpose, not just potential. See, I think a lot of light workers forget their potential because they're so googly-eyed over an individual that they identify as their twin. They put so much time, effort, and energy, myself included, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, into trying to cultivate a connection with a twin when you should work on you and serve and recognize that you exist with or without that person's validation, love, or respect. Respect yourself. Hi, Anna. Hello, hello. Hi, Robin. See, guys, you already recognize it. You see the light within yourself. It's like Moana says, you know, it calls me. The light of your souls, the light of my soul, it calls me to truth. I cannot do anything at this point other than be aligned with truth and love. Anything else does not serve my greatest or highest good. So I want to tell you that this deck spoke to me. It called me. I had no idea what it was going to be about. I just knew I needed to bring this forth to share with everyone. And now I understand why. Your soul deserves to be free. I'm going to tell you, even if you have the most craptastic of circumstances going on in your life right now, your soul deserves to be free. And you should activate your purpose, your mission, your activities, whether it looks like you're going to be given a green light or not. Give yourself permission to move forward. Give yourself the chance to move forward. You know, if we're waiting for the perfect circumstances to align, and I know sometimes people will go like, oh, I'm waiting for divine timing. I'm like, Divine timing is actually when you're ready. When you're ready. The universe and the divine and the angels are like, ready player one, we're ready to assist you. Are you ready? How do you get ready? By getting in touch with yourself, by healing these wounds, by learning how to manage your energy, by cutting out people and circumstances and situations that are not bringing joy, love, happiness, and peace into your life. So when you do that, even if you are in a situation where you think you're tethered and in bondage, do like that video where the Aikido was, where they powered through it. They go around. They move with it. Otherwise, instead of saying day one, you're going to be sitting there going, one day I'll, and then you fill in the blank. One day I'll do XYZ. No. Day one. Today is day one. Go forward and do your thing. Don't wait till you come into union with an external party. You're already in union in yourself, and if you're not, get about your business and become your most authentic version of yourself. And how do you know you're the most authentic version of yourself? You're not afraid to be alone with yourself. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not manipulated by other people. That's when you know you have stepped into the seat of your power in your solar plexus. When you are no longer willing to put up with fuckery, illusions, lies, deceit, even in yourself. That's how you know you're in your most authentic version of yourself and you are ready, right? Even if the situation looks bleak, things are not always as they seem. And even if they are, you still have faith in your dreams and move forward. You're being called to. Spirit is showing us, even if you appear to be a horse in a cage, that's all a state of mind. You are not incarcerated. Close your eyes and see yourself going in the direction of your dreams and move forward. Another freeing yourself card. See? The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove blockages that cause you fear. Some of those blockages come from naysayers, people who have a voice that you've given your ear to. I always say can't, never, could. We are also having to learn on this journey. Not everyone deserves a seat at the table of your life. There are what I call fear mongers, people who want to threaten, people who want to manipulate and coerce you into being afraid. That's being tethered to their ego if you give in to that. It's like the bully who comes to shake you down for your milk money. You don't have to be shaken down by the bully for your milk money. You can stand up and tell them no. And be prepared to defend that position should you ever need to. This evolution is to help you overcome fear. Do not allow people to take pop shots at you through their words and actions. That is part of a bigger scheme to help you feel small, insignificant, and unable to fulfill your dreams. Do y'all hear me tonight? There is a big scheme that has been hatched by adversarial entities to keep you tethered to abusive, aggressive, abrupt, sneaky, snake-like mindsets of people who want to keep you from moving forward in your life. And if you allow that, because I'm saying you have the power, if you allow that to continue on in your life, you are doing a tremendous disservice to yourself. I'm going to tell you something. I have heard about people in the prison system who did rehabilitate themselves. And not only did they rehabilitate themselves, but they actually took the time to maybe get a degree in their education, right? Well, what's the difference between the general population who's incarcerated and the few who decide, I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to make a different choice and do something different. We all have the power to make choices. Now, one would say, well, what are you trying to go to school for? Your ass is in jail for however long. You know, people are very salty, especially when you share an idea that you have or something light and loving that you want to do, people will come out from nowhere and tell you 110,000 reasons why what you want to do is not going to happen. Your job right now is to shut their shit down on sight and not allow yourself to even marinate on those thoughts. That is a blockage being thrown at you in the hopes that you will become fearful and stop your work. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Stick and move, baby. Stick and move. Awakening consciousness, again, it's a call to being awakened. Break the habit of thinking that the solution to your problems is to rearrange things outside. The only permanent solution to your problems is to go inside and let go of the part of you that seems to have so many problems with this reality. You are an alchemist. You are a master manifester. But are you someone who is undoing your own success by your thoughts? Have you developed a habit of talking yourself out of greatness and success? If that's what you're doing, you need to stop. 99 problems, and if you're the biggest one, it's time to stop that. Let go of the part of you that seems to have so many problems with this reality. Recognize where you are. Acknowledge where you are in your journey in your life right now, and recognize that, yeah, there are going to be things that are painful and hurtful and things that you don't like, things that, cause you to feel some kind of way, but you can manifest a reality that you do desire by shifting your mindset. So I am challenging you to make shift happen. In fact, Kate, if you can post the lyric video for Make It Happen by Mariah Carey, that song was one of the most pivotal songs in my life from a young woman. The song lyrics talk about no more than 3 short years ago, I was abandoned and alone without a penny to my name, so young and so afraid. See, there's the connection to fear. No shoes upon my feet. Sometimes I couldn't even eat. I often cried myself to sleep, but still I had to keep on going, never knowing if I could take it, if I could make it through the night. I held on to my faith. I struggled and I prayed, and now I found my way. If you believe in yourself enough and know what you want, you're going to make it happen. Make it happen. And if you get down on your knees at night and pray to the Lord, He's going to make it happen. Make it happen. Now, many people have different beliefs in their higher power. You can interject whatever name you want there, but what I'm saying is you have to believe. You have to have faith. If you don't like your reality, don't worry about just rearranging the checkers on the checkerboard. Maybe you're going to just make a decision that you'd want to play chess now. You're done playing checkers. And make the decision and make shift happen. The next card is experience energy. Your heart is an instrument made of extremely subtle energy. See, there it is again. That few people come to appreciate. But in truth, you are not your heart. You are the experiencer of your heart. Do not continue to allow your mind to eclipse the intelligence of your heart. The heart knows. The heart is intuitive. The heart has desires. Don't allow your mind to eclipse your heart. Some of you have soulmates of a platonic nature that are reaching out to you from all over the globe. Recognize who they are. Let your heart lead the way. Some of you have romantic soulmates that have been with you on your journey, and they are ready to serve by your side. Recognize them by heart. You may not recognize them by the packaging that they come in the 3D, but you will recognize them by heart, and it will be undeniable. Follow the truth of your heart. Follow it. It knows. Your heart knows the way. Experiencing energy. Every moment of your body Every emotion you have, every thought that passes through your mind is an expenditure of energy. Energy is cosmic currency. When people say, pay attention, that is a form of cosmic currency. What are you paying attention to right now? Are you focusing on simply every negative thing that can go wrong, or are you focusing on where you're going? Allowing the pain to flow through you, but you continue to move. I have seen horses run when they were injured, determined to finish their race. How determined are you to focus your energy, the expenditure of your energy, on things that are for your greatest and highest good, things that are showing you a return on investment? Where energy goes, love flows. If someone has cut you off, that wasn't an accident. If you need to cut someone off, not a coincidence. Recognize where you're investing your energy and your time. Pay attention to if it's being reciprocated. And if it's not, untether your soul, untether your heart, and untether your energy. Experiencing energy again. Energy does not get old. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't need food. What it needs is openness and receptivity. If the individuals in your life that you are encountering do not operate in openness and receptivity, that is divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. If you play with the dogs, you might get fleas. You ever heard that saying? If you recognize some people are in distortion energy, do not for 1 minute think that you are super person to come and solve and heal them. That is not your job. However, if you're encountering people who are showing openness and receptivity, this is an integrated person who can have a relationship with you that is good for your soul. Transparency. Transparency is so important. Knowing who you're dealing with. Many people like to put on a false mask. They're afraid if they expose and show you the real person that they are, that you're going to walk away. Therefore, they don't give you the freedom to make an educated decision. Instead, they deceive you. And they just hope that they can keep the ruse up as long as they can for whatever their objective is. Receptivity. Are you good at receiving? Do you allow goodness and love to flow in? If people pay you a compliment, are you like, oh no, I'm not handsome, I'm not pretty, I'm not smart, I'm not good enough? Are you saying that? That's the opposite of receptivity. That's blocking. Are you open to receiving love? When people tell you they love you, do you just kind of look away like, whatever? Learn how to receive. This is part of our divine calling, being able to be open and receptive. That's how we become balanced and integrated. And that's how we can share and show love to others. That's what Mother Gaia needs from us. That's what our angels and our spirit guides and source divine need from us, is our ability to be open and receptive. We have another freeing yourself card. Simply permit the pain to come into your heart and pass through. If you do that, it will pass. If you are sincerely seeking truth, you'll let go every time. See? If you desire to be aligned with truth, when pain shows up, it's showing up for a reason. Allow it to come into your heart and pass through. It doesn't say let it come in and attack and destroy your heart, close your heart, shut down your heart. It says allow it to pass through. And if you do that, it will pass. You will be able to love again and again and again. Your heart will go on. experiencing energy once again. Spiritual energy is what you're experiencing when you're enthused by something, and all this high energy comes up inside of you. When you're passionate about something, you can't help but feel high vibrational. This is why your soul must be untethered, so the energy can flow, not attached to your ego, not attached to someone else. When you find your passion, what makes you get up excited to start the day? That's your mission. That's where you start. That's what gets you fired up. For some people, we thought it was a person. Thinking about that person got us fired up. But I'm here to tell you, it's bigger than a person. It's bigger than a bread box. Spiritual energy is what you experience when you're enthused about something. Get excited about yourself. Get excited about the direction your life is going. Even if you're dealing with struggles, trials, turmoil, still find something to direct and channel creative energy towards. It will help you to not be smothered by your circumstances. Ooh, Spirit just gave me a very powerful, y'all, I gotta take a breath. That was deep. Oh man. Spirit just gave me the image of someone being smothered. That's frightening. Negative energy can feel like you are being smothered, like you are being restricted from breathing. When that happens externally, it is another person holding the pillow over your face, preventing you from getting oxygen. Asthma is that restriction of the lungs on the inside. I'm going to tell you what, I've suffered from asthma as a child, through my adolescence and some of my adulthood, after going through acupuncture, after actively working on the fear blockages and roots that were in my body, in my mind, keeping me tethered to other people's egos and even a bit to my own ego. Once I was able to work through those issues, the asthma dissipated. I stopped smothering myself. Breathing is so important on this journey. Breathing, flowing, moving, your energy, it is so important. And when you smother yourself or allow other people to smother you, it is preventing you from living your best life and breathing in that good ass prana, baby. It's time to turn a corner, and tonight is that night. Freeing yourself. Oh gosh, good gravy. That which is holding you down can become a powerful force that raises you up. You just have to be willing to take the ascent. It's going to require work for you to ascend. But that work, it doesn't have to be difficult, because now you know how to work smarter and not harder by allowing your soul to be untethered, because when you're tethered to things, it's a lot harder to go higher. Envision a mountain climber and their partner. They're tethered together. If you have a partner who is not in agreement with the pace or how you're moving, they may stop at some point, and it's going to make it even more difficult for you to make the ascent. And furthermore, not only does it make it harder for you, but the higher you go, the thinner the air, the thinner the veil. So you're going to be working 3 times as hard to go higher when you are dragging or carrying someone. As if you were untethered, you could move way more freely. So you're being called to untether yourself from unhealthy attachments. Whatever is holding you down, take a moment to use that to buoy you up. Whatever that situation was that you just went through that was designed to hold you in submission, to keep you in those walls, to keep you from boldly going in the direction of your dreams. Use it like a diving board and bounce off of that motherfucker and get on with your life. Yes, I said it. Somebody needed to hear it. Bounce off that board and get into the rhythm and momentum of your dreams. Untethered, unplugged, unleashed. The very last card from this deck, I think this was the only living life card that was pulled tonight. As you let go and willingly release the physical, emotional, and mental aspects of your being, spirit becomes your state. Higher minded, your higher self. Your higher self, if you're in this room tonight, I guarantee you, in some capacity, your higher self is crying out to be untethered. You've got to go deep within. You know what you're tethered to. It could be an addiction, a person, a situation. You know what it is. I don't need to know what it is, but you know what it is. I know what mine is. But not no more. I no longer apply my free will to being tethered to anything other than the goodness of the divine and the abundance of the universe and the blessings and safety and protection of the angels and people that are for my greatest and highest good, because that's not from my ego and that's not from someone else's ego. Do not allow your soul to be caught up in a web of deceit, caught up in a web that's like kryptonite that drains your power. Do y'all hear me tonight? Some of you have been dealing with people who are like freaking kryptonite, situations that are draining the life out of you. I'm encouraging you to come back like Rocky came back after getting knocked down. He got up and came back. Now I know that's a fictional character, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Do not allow yourself to take those hits anymore. Move with the power, move with the flow, and move with the energy of pain, and do not allow it to set up and attack you and attack your dreams. So now Spirit is guiding me to this deck that I just got yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It is Archangel Raphael. I felt guided to this deck. King Trident is one of the individuals that has definitely given me more insights and encouragement about Archangel Raphael, and I'm very appreciative of that because healing is necessary. You know, just like forgiveness should become like the air that we breathe, it should be just something natural that we do. We need to practice healing every day and listen for the guidance of our angels. Listen to your body. You know, these journeys, these experiences we're having can be exhausting, but we have to learn how to become aligned with the vibration of healing, which is part of love. It's part of love. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for the messages from this deck. Thank you for the healing energy in this room right now. Thank you for the divine guidance that we will receive. And thank you for the motivation and the willingness to apply this to our lives. Do more research. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my health care needs. If you are someone who is burning the candle at both ends, if you are someone who recognizes pain in your body but you ignore it, this is a call for you to pay attention to that and research and get to the bottom of it. If it is a chakra imbalance, I encourage you to heal it and to seek out holistic practitioners as needed. Look at the next card that came out. This card literally flipped over in my hand. Laughter is the best medicine. Notice the angel is letting the bird free, setting it free. Set your burdens free and laugh. Archangel Raphael, Thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor and the irony within every human drama. Detach. Sometimes we get so deep in our emotions, it causes so much turmoil because we keep replaying stuff like a broken record. If we start laughing and finding humor in all of the situations, and I know sometimes that's very hard because many times they're very serious situations we encounter, but there's always something to be grateful for. There's always something to laugh about. There's always something to find joy about. Laughter is the best medicine. It really is. I know King Trident has shared about Sadhguru saying that laughing for about 10 minutes a day is good for you. We should definitely put that into practice. Yep. Also, if anyone in the Good Vibe tribe can post the link to the video that we're in live in there, and maybe reach out to Radhika and Dynamic Jennifer, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. Laughter. Ooh, look at that. Unconditional joy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. Let's just take a moment right now and just express gratitude. I know it's hard sometimes to create a list of things you're thankful for on the spot, but let's just take a moment right now to give thanks for what brings us joy in our lives right now. If you can think of one thing that brings you joy, and give thanks to the divine for it being in your life, I believe we are unlocking and unleashing the power that brings more of that joy to us. So be it. Whatever it is, may more joy come into our lives so that we may live in a flow of continuous joy and abundance. Some of you are called to care for animals. Maybe some of you have lost animals, but you're being reminded how much joy you experienced in tending to animals. Find a way to get back involved with that, because it's going to help raise your vibration, because you give unconditional love, and the animal's presence in your life brings you unconditional joy. Recovery. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. The mind is illuminated here. Many people are needing to recover from traumatic events that have scarred their minds. Do you notice that they're on the unicorn? The unicorn's moving full steam ahead. There's the match. There it is. This is an amplified message because that's the same image on the cover of the deck. If you have been having traumatic memories playing over and over in your mind, Archangel Raphael is letting you know this is your moment for recovery. This is your moment to receive this healing. Woo, I can feel the tingling in my body right now. This is your moment for recovery, for healing within yourself, so that you are experiencing radiant health. This is experiencing healing in the arena of your mind from traumas and events and memories that have blocked the energy where your crown chakra is and your third eye. But more so, I believe it's pertaining to your crown chakra. Some people also have been blocked to receiving celestial heavenly wisdom from the angels because their mind just couldn't wrap around it. They just couldn't believe that angels exist and that the power of angels and the protection of angels is a real thing. Recover from that and allow the flow. Fresh air. And again, here we are with animals again, and nature, grounded, being on the ground. Dear Archangel Raphael, Thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. Breathe easier. Hi, dynamic Jennifer. You're so cute. Breathe in. As Ralph Smart says, breathe in that good ass prana. That's the air. The air you breathe. Do not hold your breath. Breathe. In fact, just take a couple deep breaths right now. Whatever you went through today, whatever you've gone through, let's just breathe it out. Let that tension out of your body. Just take a nice deep breath in and just blow it out. Just breathe. Allow that breath to circulate through your lungs so that you don't feel so restricted. Oh, wow. Okay. These two cards were stuck together. Which one do you want me to do first, Spirit? Okay. Yes. Do you remember the message I put on the Good Vibe Tribe and that I shared on the beginning of this live? Say yes. Say yes. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me to trust in my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. The accurate barometer of truth is inside of you. You are aligned with the vibration of truth. You are aligned with the vibration of love. And oh my gosh, this is so sweet. I feel emotional and a little bit tearful as I'm looking at this helpless baby. Many of you see yourself as this helpless baby, like you're just being overwhelmed by life's circumstances. And you feel helpless, like absolutely nothing is in your control. But do you see what's happening here? The angel is guarding you and watching over you and protecting you, so you're never alone. So if you have felt like you just can't make a move forward, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And the angels are here to support you. If you are making a decision, it must be aligned with the barometer of your truth. If the decision is in alignment with the barometer of truth, then it's aligned in the barometer with love. And that means the answer is yes. Follow through with it and don't be afraid. The other card, that's why I have them side by side because they were literally stuck together, was use your natural healing abilities. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. Okay, somebody's whom's listening to this message, you have a calling to animals. Whether you have had animals that you've cared for, or you have a healing touch with animals, or they administer healing to you, connect with the animals. They have a healing vibration and unconditional joy that they will bring into your life. Say yes. Say yes. I say yes. I'm ready. I'm ready for my highest good. I'm ready for my high vibrational counterpart. Oh, can't make this stuff up. Good gravy. And again, two stuck together? Wow. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Spirit says, put it right there. Like, okay. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Do you see we've had unicorns, the horn pointing in the direction? It's like, that's the compass. That's your true north. Dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. Good night, Yara. Do you see? Listen to your intuitive feelings and then say yes. These things are coming to you because it's guidance, divine guidance. Don't ignore that. Say yes. The next card that came out, Meditation. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Peace, health, and wellness help you to move freely in this lifetime to achieve your goals and dreams. It's your time. It's your time. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. I was getting ready to move to the next deck, but Spirit said bottom of the deck. So let me get to the bottom of the deck. Wow. Good night, Irene, guys. Stay positive. Oh, that's beautiful. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. Take care of you. Do not allow fear to take root or negative emotions to smother you. Do not allow other individuals to smother you. Stay positive. Do not allow yourself to smother you through stifling your voice and trying to put the kibosh on your own dreams and your visions and your abilities. Stay positive. That is the key. Aren't those cards beautiful, you guys? I absolutely love this beautiful, rich green color, and I just thank Archangel Raphael for that guidance tonight. Another new deck to share with all of you, and this is so exciting because I do believe that crystals and stones and salt all have healing properties to them. I think I mentioned to you in previous that I am also part Native American. My grandfather was a shaman, and so I know that there are many different ways that people can connect to the earth, and I believe that crystals and stones and salt are a way to do so. And these cards also indicate specific crystals that are also assisting you on your journey. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels and spirit. Thank you, divine. Thank you so much for these messages. We feel so privileged and appreciative for these direct messages to come to us for such a time as this. Yes, okay. Ooh, look at that, the first card. Okay. And also part French, but I want to say it's chariot. Chariot. It is a crystal for spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. What a blessing. What a beautiful first card to get. That is fabulous. So again, where we had that card with Archangel Raphael where it said yes, and it looked like the helpless little baby. No, you're not. This card is reassurance that you are protected. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Perhaps you have been feeling vulnerable lately. See, you can't make this stuff up. Hold on. Spirit was like, put that card back up there from Archangel Raphael's deck, because you really need to get the visual, get the picture, as King Trident would say. Get with the program, Linda. Get with the program. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to start again. This card is reassurance that you are protected. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Perhaps you've been feeling vulnerable lately or have been attacked verbally, physically, or psychologically. It appears someone is challenging you. God and your guardian angels want you to know they are watching over you and your loved ones. This could be a sign that some emotional or physical issues could be stemming from psychic attack, in which someone is sending anger or jealous energy your way. Praying to God, Jesus, and calling upon Archangel Michael can help clear and shield you. Visualize yourself in a protective bubble of royal purple light, in which the divine's radiance that only allows love to enter and exit your sphere. This purple light will bounce away negative energy and transmute it into healing love for both you and the attacker. So instead of retaliating against or fearing whoever sent the negativity your way, you help bring healing love to the world. About Shariat, it's named for the Siberian river where it's found. Shariat is a purple stone that helps with psychic and spiritual shielding and protection from persecution. Beautiful. Whoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness. Oh, Lily. Oh, my goodness. Well, this message was to encourage you and let you know, though you may feel vulnerable, though you may feel that the circumstances are out of your control, you are spiritually protected at this time. And this is a tool that can assist you in maintaining that protection, that violet bubble of light around you. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So grateful. Oh, man. Guys, I just got to take a minute. I just need to put the decks down, the cards down. And I just speak namaste to each of you. Peace. I feel something different right now. That's why I had to stop. I speak peace to those hearts that have been troubled. I speak kindness to those who've been injured. I speak light and love to those who have felt broken and in darkness. I speak to you because you need to hear with the ears of your heart this message of love and light, to bring back balance and restore wholeness to your weary soul right now. I speak to you with the love of Mother Mary. I want you to know you are special, beloved, cherished, and treasured. Mother Gaia carried you in her womb before you were formed here on this earth. She was waiting for you to come to be. She desires a connection with you, which is why you're being called to ground yourself and connect to the earth. The angels have been waiting to play with you and laugh with you and see you through circumstances and watch you grow. You are a divine being that was created from the divine for such a time as this. This time is precious. This time is special. Let not your heart be troubled any longer, beloved. You are safe and protected. Wow. Well, that's a new one. Okay, I feel like a new spiritual gift just got unlocked there because that came through like, whew, really clear. Oh my goodness. Card flipped over. Fluorite. Look at these hands. Oh my goodness. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Inside and out. Wow. You are beautiful just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. This card is about feeling comfortable and happy with your natural self. Perhaps you've been trying to conform to others' expectations and lost yourself along the way. Now it's time to be you, wonderful and amazing as God created you. This may involve you speaking more authentically from the heart and letting people know your real thoughts and feelings. You may detach from people-pleasing, worrying about others' approval. You may be guided to be more real in your physical appearance. This is a sign of embracing and loving your true self and owning who you are. This card may also be a signal to adopt a more eco-friendly lifestyle. Detox your diet, your household supplies. Spend more time outdoors. Be more natural. About fluorite. Fluorite is so clear that it's often used for scientific optic lenses. It comes in a variety of colors that have different vibrations. Purple fluorite brings light beautifully through to enhance clairvoyance, spiritual understanding. The gorgeous colors of rainbow fluorite make it ideal for healing from psychic attack or from traumas that have shattered your faith. Green fluorite can help with intellectual activities, and it's also thought to support healthy skin. That is beautiful, right, Dylan? Wow, you guys, I'm so sorry I'm not getting able to look into the chat as frequently, but I feel so like I've got to bring these messages and focus because the energy is very powerful. Oh my gosh, two of them came out. I'll do this one first. Whew. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. The crystal is kyanite. Kyanite will assist with this. Wow. I hope you guys are resonating with these messages and that the messages are resonating with you and that there's just a flow, because I felt a shift in the energy through these cards. It's very powerful, and I hope that you're receiving this. This card comes up whenever you've been putting your own needs last on your list. It's a sign of being overly busy and not feeling that you have enough time for rest, exercise, healthful eating, spiritual practices, and other forms of self-care. This card emphasizes that self-care isn't necessary, it isn't optional, but it's necessary for your health, happiness, and your life purpose. The divine and your angels want to elevate your life so that you no longer feel oppressed or victimized. In this vulnerable state, it is so easy to feel oppressed and victimized. But once you say yes to your divine calling, once you say yes and focus on what it is that you are supposed to be doing in your mission work and in your life, once you say yes and ask your angels for help, you will be able to make time for good self-care. You won't feel victimized. You won't feel like every time a circumstance happens, you won't feel like it's attacking you and you're the victim. You will feel powerful. You will feel strong. The message here is that not only do you deserve self-care, but you have to carve out time for it without delay. Spirit just gave me that quote. Stay close to people who feel like sunshine. We all have those individuals in our lives that just brighten our day and bring joy and light to the space where we are. Those are your people. Those are your soulmates. Whether they're romantic or platonic, those are your people. Take care of yourself and recognize those individuals because they were sent for a reason. They might be the one who guides you back to your self-care for yourself. They might remind you, hey, take care of yourself. Take it easy. Go easy on yourself. Okay? The urgency comes in answer to your prayers for a better life. The divine has given you the strength to take the first step yourself by adding self-care to your daily schedule and deleting unwanted tasks. It's time for you to say no to distractions and yes to your priorities, and that includes self-care. So about kyanite, although the stone comes in various colors, the name kyanite is from the Greek word for blue. Kyanite is a wonderful bridge stone, balancing your energy and your life. Balancing your energy and your life. Your life is supported by your energy. This is why you are learning to harness it, protect it, and be mindful of where you apply it. The other card that came out, and immediately I felt Archangel Michael through this card, is Lapis Lazuli, life-changing epiphany or experience. I felt that these wings were Archangel Michael in this sword. It is a time of big and blessed change for you. And God, the divine, is supporting you each step of the way. Someone needed to know this tonight. You have support every step of the way, whether you see it or feel it or not. Buckle up, Buttercup. This card is saying your life is about to change, with blessings supporting your progress in learning and growing. This card signals that you are reaching a pivot to turn, right? A pivotal moment when you make a life-changing decision. You may also have an epiphany that seems to turn your life upside down. Perhaps you realize a truth about yourself, a relationship, your health, or career. Facing truths may be frightening, but it can also be freeing. Lapis lazuli can also signal transformation on your spiritual path. You may return to core beliefs, connect with Mother Mary, who is associated with the color blue and lapis, or awaken your natural spiritual gifts. Lapis lazuli is highly sought after royal blue crystal. Oh my gosh, I have one right here. There we go. That's cool. It is a blue crystal composed of several other stones, including calcite and pyrite. It was crushed into a powdered pigment in ancient times to paint images of Mother Mary. Lapis can initiate spiritual insights and realizations and help you discern and understand divine guidance. Beautiful. Ooh, wow. I'm telling you, these vibrations from this deck are so powerful, but yet they're so gentle. It's really amazing. Say yes to your life-changing epiphany or experience. Woo. Peridot. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing that they contain. The lesson and the blessing that they contain. Yeah, about that. Many of us have been experiencing life lessons. They're blessings and they are lessons. Hi, Ether. Hello. Blessings and lessons. This card reassures that the challenges you're experiencing, they're bringing you valuable life lessons. Upsetting situations aren't tests. They're experiences that help us to learn truths about ourselves and others. If you keep experiencing recurring patterns, the key to breaking free from these negative cycles is understanding the lessons they offer you. For instance, a series of negative relationships could be an opportunity for you to look at levels of self-esteem. Are you settling for unhealthy relationships because of a feeling that you can't have a healthy partnership? Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. I got to put that one on rewind. A series of negative relationships could be an opportunity for you to look at your levels of self-esteem. Are you settling for unhealthy relationships because of a feeling that you can't have a healthy partnership? Similar insights can heal negative patterns related to your career, health, and other areas of life. Ask the divine to reveal the underlying lesson within the troubling situation. All right, we're pulling over. Ooh, woo! Pull over, everybody. We're going to take a moment right here, right now, to ask the divine, what is the underlying lesson within the troubling situation we may be experiencing? So I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to put this right in the center. This is an orgone generator for clearing negative energy. And so I'm just going to ask that everyone take a moment. If you are indeed experiencing a situation where clarity is needed, if it is a particularly troubling situation, ask the divine right now to reveal the underlying lesson in this situation. Okay. Be open to seeing the role that you may have played in accepting these patterns. The intent is not to blame yourself, but to assume responsibility for your part as a way of empowering you to take charge of the pattern and not allow it to continue, with the divine's help, of course. Peridot is a translucent stone. It's always pale olive green. Unlike other crystals with color variations, peridot has an uplifting, positive energy with mental focus, clarity, steady, and decision-making assistance. Beautiful. Wow. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man. Yay. Ooh, that one like just slipped right out. Okay. Topaz. Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it is blocking your health and happiness. Holy smokes. Pull over again, guys. Ooh, woo! Archangel Michael, the siren, right? Take a breath. Take a breath and let the divine know you are ready to release repressed anger. I'm asking you to do it right now in real time because we're here together as a vessel of light, as a splendid torch, as a blazing inferno, and we are indeed better together. And I don't want to wait another minute, waste any more time, because whatever has been blocking and preventing the blessings and abundance from flowing, we want to clear it up as it's being addressed. So this is not like an HMO where you have to get a referral to the specialist. The angels are here assisting us tonight, and these messages are very clear. It is time to release repressed anger. Not the anger that, has you swearing sugar, honey, iced tea and flaming out. This is that anger that has been repressed deep inside. The anger that you don't want to reveal and expose out of fear of what people are going to think of you if they knew this is how you felt truly inside. This is your anger, unleashed, unplugged, untamed, untethered, that needs to be released. And the way to release that is through forgiveness, because it's blocking health and happiness and peace. So thank you, angels, as we engage in this circle of forgiveness. What I see right now is, if you could imagine closing your eyes and seeing birds flying in a formation, I see white birds flying in the formation of a circle, and they are now making a figure 8. So this is infinite forgiveness. There is no beginning and no end. It is infinite and boundless. And as you release all of that repressed anger, now you have transformed from a circle to the infinity symbol, where there is a cosmic flow and vibration of forgiveness that is vibrating on the inside of you. Your light is switched on. Thank you, angels, for this opportunity to address this issue and to step into complete and infinite healing. So be it. Wowie zowie. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the topaz, we're going to go ahead and read a little bit about topaz just briefly. This is a beautiful sign from your guardian angel. Your angels who love you so much. They want to help you reach the next positive level in your health and happiness. They can see that you were being blocked, held back by repressed anger. Held back by repressed anger. Oh my gosh. And resentment. Most likely, you already know what needed to be released. Perhaps you had difficulty in letting go. Forgiveness isn't condoning, accepting, or excusing someone's behavior. It means an unwillingness to harm yourself anymore. You don't have to like the person or hang out with them. You simply need to agree to release their energy from your psyche. This card could refer to forgiving yourself for actions that you regret. Self-blame is as toxic as blaming others. The only thing valuable about reflecting on the past is learning from it, not holding on to the shame or guilt. Your guardian angels remind you that harboring anger only hurts you. It only hurts you, not the other person. Repressed resentment is toxic to your physical, emotional, and financial health. Do you see that blocks your abundance? We cannot allow that to take place anymore. We cannot allow it anymore. All it takes is a little willingness to forgive. The divine and the angels will assist you in doing the rest of the work. About topaz. Okay, this stone is mentioned in the King James Bible 5 times as it is ancient. Originally, any yellow gemstone was called topaz. Now we realize that while yellow is the color most commonly associated with topaz, it can also be blue, green, or pink. Topaz in all its hues offers gentle, soothing, supportive energy to clear your mind and heart of chaotic energy. In particular, this crystal can help you forgive and release anything that has been distracting or dulling you. Connect with topaz. This is what will help you overcome the eclipse of your mind to your heart. It says it clearly. It will support you in clearing your mind and heart of chaotic energy. If you have come into contact with individuals with chaotic energy and you've absorbed it, topaz is going to help you. Hold it in your hands, wear it on your person, but allow the healing properties of these crystals and stones to be with you. Goodness, this card literally, it was gentle, but it literally just dropped out of the deck. Apophyllite, increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive love have opened the door to an abundance of help and opportunities. I love it. Help is on the way. If you have felt like this little tiny baby, helpless and out of control, help is on the way. Support is coming to you right now in real time. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm so excited. This card is a wonderful sign. You're receiving increased support so that your needs are met. your needs are met. The support may take the form of abundance, emotional comfort, relief from some of your responsibilities, giving you more time to focus on your priorities. The divine has heard your call and is answering your prayers, which may involve you receiving intuition or ideas to take positive action. Okay? Be sure to do so that you do not miss the blessings being offered to you. These divinely guided actions can include making healthful lifestyle choices, raising your spiritual vibration, which will in turn attract higher outcomes. Higher outcomes. This is also encouragement for you to ask for support from the divine, your loved ones, a compassionate therapist, or a support group. The apophyllite mineral has many varieties and generally appears as a starburst cluster of crystal leaves in a pale milky white or blue tone. The stone stimulates psychic experiences. It supports receiving intuitive visions and healing dreams. Place it at your altar or nightstand to receive beneficial support while you are meditating, praying, or sleeping. So Spirit just prompted me right now. We're going to go ahead and do personal card pulls from this deck right now. There are messages contained in this deck for each of you. And if you would like your card pulled, please indicate by putting a heart in the chat right now. I'm shuffling and I am asking the angels to speak clearly through these cards to each one of you, because there is a message for you that will assist you on your journey, and it is designed for such a time as this to help you with saying yes to your greatest and highest potential. Beautiful. Hi, Mimi. Hi. Okay, Lois. Angels, divine spirit, please provide Lois with a message that will speak directly to her and provide her with what she needs to know. Please provide a message for Lois to assist her. Wow, my left side started tingling, Lois. Boy. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Lois, the card that came out is Watermelon Tourmaline. And I'm going to try to zoom in on these cards for you, because each of you, I felt the shift. Spirit said, do these individual cards right now. I'm zooming in so you can see everything in your card. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. And light workers in the room, if you see things in this card that will assist the individuals receiving the readings, please share it in the chat so that they are aware. This card is for Lois. If you see something in this card that will assist Lois, put her name with a dash and put what you see in a comment within this live so that she can receive the benefit of all of us working our light together. We are a team, and I am appreciative of your assistance at this time. Lois, right off the bat, the stress reduction, there are times when I feel like you believe it's like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But as you can see, other light workers in this picture were sent to help ease that burden by speaking life and joy and peace and love and harmony to help you in this mission of stress reduction. This is important to you for your greatest and highest good. Yes. I hope that that resonates for you, Lois. Anna. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, Divine, and Angels, for a message for Anna that will assist her on her journey. May the message resonate and uplift and inspire her. For Anna, please. Message for Anna, bottom of the deck. Sapphire. Anna, your card is Sapphire. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Sapphire. Okay. And again, if you see something in this card that will be of benefit to assist Anna, please put her name, Anna, and a hyphen or dash, and whatever it is that you see, so that if Anna's watching the playback or looking right now, that this will encourage her and uplift her. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Hang in there, Anna. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the message from the book. There we go. The angels send this card to you because you have been pushing yourself past your limits, multitasking, rushing against deadlines, worrying about other people. You may have overdone socializing. It's time to rest. A good detox can help you recover your energy levels and your health. This card is also a reminder for you to stay in the present moment, Anna. Tackle projects one step at a time to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Perhaps you've overly focused upon the future, or anticipating better times, or worrying about what lies ahead, or you may have been consumed with past events. You are now being guided to concentrate upon the here and now so that you can enjoy your life, even if it is your current circumstances are not ideal. In addition, this can be a sign for you to retire or give up something that you have outgrown if it puts your mental or physical health at risk. It's time for you to take it easy. Approach your life gently. About the sapphire, this gemstone is brilliant and blue and are wonderful stones to meditate with as they help you to stay quiet and calm your thoughts. And that is for Anna. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking the time to focus on this card, and any details that you notice, it's going to be a blessing for those who are here and are looking at this. Oh, okay, Lily. For Lily, please. Card for Lily. Wow, Lily, yours flipped right over. Diamond. Value your self-worth. You are the divine's precious gem. Beautiful. Shining bright like a diamond. Diamonds are wonderful symbols of how being under pressure can lead to beauty. After all, diamonds are formed by pressure on the carbon element that composes them. Perhaps you've been under a strain or a significant period in your life. All the stress and trauma you've endured have made you who you are. This card is coming to you that you are reminded you are a precious diamond. Although you've been through a lot, the divine strength has always supported you and always will. Now it's time for you to recognize how very valuable you are. Just as you would only choose diamonds that are mined in humane, fair trade way, so too do you want to treat yourself with kindness and fairness. This may mean developing an assertive style of communication where you show your self-respect and teach others to respect you too. About the diamond, this gemstone is valued for its sparkling beauty, for being the hardest natural occurring substance. Diamonds are excellent thermal, heat, and electrical conductors, making them natural amplifiers for your prayers and intentions. Although they are expensive to buy because of high demand due to marketing campaigns associating them with romantic love, diamonds aren't rare. As sensitive and conscious consumer, you will only want to purchase those that are certified fair trade or conflict-free to ensure that the miners were treated with compassion and concern for their well-being. Boy, isn't that powerful. Can you imagine the vibration that goes into diamonds that were mined under conflict? Things that make you go, right? Wow, amazing. Whew, I hope that resonated for you. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. All right. For Dylan. Ooh, Dylan, your card flipped right over. Yellow jasper, control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Okay. Yellow jasper. This is a card that is a sign you're experiencing a power struggle with someone or not feeling in control of your life. Power struggles can be like a tug of war with both sides pulling on the energy in an attempt to win. This can be frustrating and draining, so this card is reminding you to find a healthier path. Remember, you are made in the divine's image and likeness. Therefore, you are naturally filled with the strength of the divine. Many tug of war is ended when one person drops the rope, metaphorically, which means you stop seeing the other person as powerful or controlling. Don't give power away to others. Surrender any control issues to the divine, who can peacefully heal and balance this situation. Focus upon your own energy and actions instead of fearfully monitoring others. About the yellow jasper, it is related to the solar plexus chakra, which is the seat of your power. It is the energy center it's located in the stomach area, and it lends strength, courage, and confidence and protection. Dylan, I hope that that resonates with you and will encourage you. Behind the veil with Mimi. Behind the veil with Mimi, please. Bottom of the deck, aquamarine. Mimi, your card is divine purpose, divine life purpose. Trust the signs that your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. What a beautiful card. Oh my goodness. That is outstanding. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alrighty then. Thank you for being patient. Aquamarine. This card appears in answer to questions about your next steps in your career or spiritual path and your life purpose. Your purpose, like everyone else's, is to love. The form that you choose to express love needs to be based upon what you love to do. For example, if you enjoy writing, counseling, your friends, being with animals, nature, cooking, artistry, and teaching children, doing healing work, or conducting research, following your heart will lead you in the right direction. Yes, you may need to use your head to do some planning and partner up with others who have strengths complementary to your own. The divine and your guardian angels are reassuring you that the love you feel is a sign that this is the path of action for your life purpose. This is about aquamarine. It is a lovely clear turquoise stone that includes emeralds, and it is essential for clarity, especially within the spheres of communication and creativity. This stone is excellent for speakers, writers, teachers, singers, and artists. I hope that that resonated with you, Mimi, and uplifts you. This next card is for King Trident. Whoa, this literally flipped right out. Azurite, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from the past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. Azurite, and you can't make this up, the page was open. Oh my gosh. Confirmation there. This is a positive card showing that you're ready to process and move on from painful experiences and trauma. This means you're open to receiving healing energy and insights about your experiences. You're guided to devote time for your personal healing work. This may involve appointments with a therapist or healer, or spending extra time in prayer, meditation, or on self-care practices. Detoxification from chemicals, processed foods, and also negative influences comes up very strongly for you right now. About azurite, this beautiful royal stone is an oxidized form of copper. Azurite is helpful for facilitating spiritual visions, clairvoyance, as well as deep emotional healing. I hope that resonates for you, King Trident. And whew, these cards, that's just amazing. And I would say this was a double confirmation because the page of the book was actually open to that card. Yep. There you go. Extra time in nature. Yep. Oh, you're welcome, everyone. You are very welcome. Bear with me. I'm just going back up. Okay. Let's see. We have Kate. Okay, for Kate. Thank you all so much for your patience. And again, if you're seeing things in the cards that will help others, please put their name with a hyphen and whatever you would like to share with them in the chat. That's how we work our light together to serve and help one another. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for Kate. Kate. Rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Now, only because I am Kate's mother, I can tell you I ordered a rhodochrosite bracelet for her. And so as I'm seeing this card, it just brings me such great joy to know that I really connected to the correct stones that would assist her. And this is a confirmation. This card comes up because you have been through a lot. You've been pushing yourself. Now it's time to rest and recover. However, you must take charge in order for the rest and recovery to occur. You may have gone through a very upsetting situation, and your heart needs to mend from old traumas, triggered and compounded by recent experiences. If you have suffered a loss, take the time to heal. Honor yourself by getting extra sleep and avoiding anything or anyone with harsh energy. Bathe yourself in gentle energy, perhaps by receiving soothing self-care treatments, listening to relaxing music, and eating healthful comfort foods. This may be a time when you need to retreat. As long as you do not isolate yourself from the support that would be healing and helpful to you right now. Rhodochrosite is a beautiful rose-colored manganese mineral that has a soothing, soft, gentle energy. It helps heal the heart of old emotional wounds and prepares you to love again, both spiritually and romantically. Beautiful. I already know that that resonates with you, mommy girl. Hi, Ingrid. And if I didn't greet anybody by name that's come into the room, it's because these messages have been coming in like hot and ready pizza from Little Caesars. But please know that I am humbled by your presence and appreciate that you're here. And just thank you so much for your time and your patience. Okay, let's see, we had Anna, we had Lois, Dylan, Mimi. Oh, okay, Ether. I am Ether. Message for I am Ether, please. Wow, beautiful. Larimar, I'm probably saying it wrong. Larimar. Sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and creativity or sensitivity. Well, that wasn't a Freudian slip. For creativity and sensitivity, call for extra self-care and gentleness. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Larimar. You've received this card because you may be feeling extra sensitive, perhaps empathetically about absorbing negativity or other people's fear energies, has compounded emotions you were already dealing with connected to a situation you've endured. You may have felt upset without knowing why, or perhaps your mind has grasped for a reason to justify your sadness, and you've begun to worry. Now that we've identified some of the foundations for your sensitive emotions, let's go ahead and clear you of anything that is not from divine and your higher self. This card is related to oceanic civilization of Atlantis. Going to the ocean or soaking in a warm bath filled with sea salt could be an appropriate way to draw out physical and energetic toxins. Plus, the experience of self-care raises your confidence and helps relax you. Be very compassionate with yourself and use discernment about where and with whom you spend time. This is a time to avoid harsh energy as much as possible as you honor your need for gentleness, rest, and healing. Larimar is a stone, typically seafoam green or pale turquoise in color. It echoes a connection with the ocean and Atlantis. It can soothe your emotions and help with stress management and reconnect you with a past Atlantean lifetime. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness. Hi, Ingrid. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's see. Oh, well, I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Oh, of course. Yes. Dynamic Jennifer. Dynamic Jennifer. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I was trying to go in order and my screen went wonky. Okay. I am Jennifer. I don't believe I pulled your card, and if I did, then I'm having a momnesia moment, but I don't think I did that. Let's see. Oh, wow, Dylan, that's awesome. And yes, I will definitely pull for Ingrid and for Radhika. And let's see. Okay, am I having a brain tardy, you guys? Did I not pull Jennifer's card? Because I'm literally like in the zone. I mean, Stella has left the building. Oh my gosh. Someone tell me, because I feel like I'm crazy town right now. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do is I'm going to pull for Radhika and then just confirm to me if Jennifer received her card, and then I will take care of that in Ingrid if I did not. Oh, woo! That flipped over. Radhika. Ooh, tiger's eye. Self-confidence through the divine. Confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in the divine working through you. Wowee zowie. That is amazing. Good gravy. What a beautiful card. Have you been doubting yourself, dear one? Because this card is reassurance the divine is working through you. Have confidence in heaven's unlimited ability to solve and heal anything and everything, as long as other people's free will choices are aligned with the divine's will. Pray that your will be aligned with the divine, and you will be an unstoppable force of divine nature. Shift from worrying about whether you can do it, trusting that the divine working through you can do anything. This card is a sign that you are safe, you are protected. Follow your inner guidance to make positive changes. Keep checking with the divine every step of the way, and you'll experience the fast track to deep fulfillment. Tiger's eye. It is golden and brown quartz stone that can help you to feel safe and protected. It helps you to feel like a tiger yourself, filled with courage, confidence, and ferocity. Beautiful. All right. I hope that resonates for you, Radhika, and for Dynamic Jennifer. Devorah, would you like a card? Oh my goodness, and thank you all for being here. Okay. Dynamic Jennifer. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit, for Dynamic Jennifer. I'm supposed to cut the deck. Okay. Card on top is Emerald. Ceremonies and celebrations. It is a time of important life passages, such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. Okay, the emerald. Passage, transitions. Oh my goodness. There will be a reason to gather with loved ones and celebrate together. This card is a sign of an important human ritual to signify a passage. You may be called into leadership for this event as planning or officiating. This card may be a sign of taking a love relationship to the next level and celebrating your union. If you are currently single, this is a positive sign of meeting your long-term partner. Ultimately, you are a conduit to bring the divine energy to earth and have the ability to celebrate all life for the upliftment and healing of others. The emerald is a green stone, part of the beryl family. It is beautiful both in its raw and polished states. The emerald, it magnifies divine healing love and enhances spiritual knowingness of non-duality. It is also an empowering stone that brings out the inner high priest or high priestess. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Oh, wowie zowie, you guys. So cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull for Ingrid and then Devora. Thank you all for your patience. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope these messages are making sense for you. For Ingrid, please. Wow, yours is like literally sticking out. Okay. And I actually have this stone, so I'll show it to you in just a minute. Appetite or appetite, progress, not perfection. Ingrid, don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come and all that you've learned. And I have this beautiful appetite or appetite stone right here. I feel like it reminds me of the ocean. I know the first time I held this, I just felt kind of calm and just this peacefulness. And so that may be a stone that will help support you at this time. But I'm going to go ahead and read to you from the book what this card says. It says, this card signifies you may be holding perfectionistic judgments about yourself that could be blocking you. If there's fear that you or your work isn't perfect, you won't receive what you need. The divine and your guardian angels are reminding you and reassuring you you are spiritually perfect because you are made in the image of the divine. You needn't try to be humanly perfect. In fact, nobody is perfect in the human sense. Everyone is a work in progress. Your guardian angels want you to focus upon the progress you've made and acknowledge your successes. Please don't be so hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. You are lovable inside and out. If anyone is criticizing you, especially abusively, get away from them. You deserve to be with people who are kind and supportive and encouraging. So the appetite stone, the word is derived from the Greek deceptive or misleading because the crystal is often confused with other stones, but this stone is to help fertilize and grow healthy and honest communication within relationships, and it is also helpful for divine communication and receiving epiphanies and insight. I hope that resonates. Devora, the next card is for you. Hi, Gratitude Joy. Welcome. Absolutely. Of course, right after Devora, I will pull your card. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you all for being here. A message for Devora, please. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, Devora. I'm going to stop for a minute and I need to clear those cards because the cards felt like they were, I'm not going to say confusion, but like they're jumbled up. So I want the energy. I'm going to go ahead and clear it with amethyst. And let's see what card is meant for you right now. That's better. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What does it flipped right over. There it is. Malachite. And you and I both know why that's interesting because of the name Malachi, Malachite. Prosperity. There is a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and read about Malachite. This card indicates a positive shift and flow of divine support. It could refer to meeting your needs financially, emotionally, or in some other way. Previous blocks are lifted because you've released old angers or fears and are now focused upon faith and taking guided action. As long as you continue on this path of positive thinking, following your divine guidance, you can expect to see a greater number of opportunities arise and a deeper experience of fulfillment. About malachite, it is a rich green crystal, part of the copper family. It is an abundance stone which helps with manifesting material support. It is deep in color and assists with the opening of the heart to healing divine love. Wow. Today is day 1. That's right. I love it. All right, gratitude, joy. This next card is for you. Whoa. Gratitude, joy. Do you see this card? This is your card. Turquoise. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Okay. Turquoise. This card comes to you because you've been praying and meditating about your spiritual path. You may have felt conflicts with your true beliefs, wondering whether to take a traditional or alternative route. Perhaps you've been studying or attending different groups, spiritual groups, trying to determine where you fit in and find people aligned with your values. Your religious upbringing and family culture may be factors here. While you would like to make your spiritual path decisions independently, you find yourself being influenced by the past. You want to make the right choice that is best for your soul, and you do recognize that some traditional beliefs have merit. Even when people have the same religious faith, they have different interpretations. It's unlikely that two individuals agree on every aspect of religion and spirituality because it's a deeply personal experience. Your life lessons continue to shape your beliefs, so keep praying, follow your guidance, find people who have similar or complementary beliefs, even if they're not identical, because they can lead to deep friendships and help you navigate your own spiritual path. This card can also be about a relationship that is experiencing conflict because partners have different views, convictions, both religious and spiritual. This is a challenging situation for both people. It needs to be handled with prayer and counseling. About turquoise, this is a blue-greenish stone. It's associated with sacred Native American jewelry. Also, turquoise jewelry has been found back in Egypt in 5500 BC. Turquoise stones bridge heaven and earth and bring sweetness and pure love into your spiritual practices. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I sure hope that... Oh, it did resonate. Awesome. Wow. Very nice. Thank you. I'm glad to know that. We're on the right path. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull one for the collective. So this is for everyone. Wow, okay. A couple of them want to jump out. I'm just going to shuffle until it's the right one. Right over. There it is. Ooh, it's 2 of them. Wow. Ametrine and amethyst. The first one is this. Boom. This is so amazing. I love this when this happens in real time, you guys. Look. This is for everyone. Look what came out. Ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. Good gravy. We cannot make this stuff up, and they came out together. If this card comes up whenever you find yourself stuck in your masculine energy, it's because of a competitive or stressful work or family situation. Perhaps if you feel like you've had to battle or be extra vigilant, this is the time to balance the masculine energy with the nurturing gentleness of your feminine energy. Every person has both masculine and feminine energy within, and balancing them is essential for health and effectiveness in life. The feminine energy receives divinely inspired ideas and creative insights. The masculine energy puts these ideas into motion. They are equally important as 50-50 partners. Too much feminine energy can lead to passivity, where dreams are not acted upon. Too much masculine energy can result in uninspired or aggressive action. Prayers can help you find balance, and once you do, you'll discover that your stress levels are reduced and you'll better be able to relax when you get home from work. The ametrine is a beautiful purplish stone, has a sunset colors mixture of gold peeking out from it with the violet of the amethyst and yellow citrine. It is dual in nature, that ametrine is considered a wonderful stone for balancing your masculine and feminine sides. Beautiful. Hi, Angelina. If you would like a card, just pop a heart in the chat. This card actually came up for the entire collective, and a secondary card, they both came up together, was ametrine, and so I'll leave them sort of like this, ametrine and amethyst. Amethyst is revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Oh my goodness, isn't that amazing? Good night, Irene. I am just, wow, 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 wow. Yes, okay. Amethyst. Amethyst. Revealing your true self. This card comes to you to reassure you that it is safe for you to be real and authentic with others. You will feel much better when you reveal your true feelings, even if others don't understand. Bottling them up is not healthy nor effective. Remember, people can disagree and still love each other, provided they treat the relationship with respect. If you've been teased for being different, you may fear revealing your true self. Your guardian angel is reminding and assuring you that you are unique and created for a special purpose. You will find your special purpose by revealing your uniqueness. Your guardian angels love you unconditionally and knows who you really are, but your dreams, what your dreams are, and what you are capable of. Be sure to call upon the divine and your guardian angels to boost your confidence and learn to love yourself as they love you. This card is a sign for you to complete a project that's from your heart. Ooh, that's beautiful. Whatever it is, it could be writing a book, a song, creating an artistic piece, or starting a business that will help others. Pray for courage to be led to trustworthy people, helpful people who will honor and support your journey. Good night, King Trident. Thank you for being here. The amethyst on the outside appears to be a plain gray rock, but once they are opened up, there is the beauty of violet quartz crystals. Amethyst can boost your positive energy and confidence. Fantastic. Oh my word. All right, and this next card is for Angelina. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Angelina, your card, Aqua Aura. Healthy communications and relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear assertive communications help you understand and be understood. Okay? All right, here we go. I am really digging this deck, you guys. What great energy, right? Beautiful. This card brings hope for you and your relationships, especially if you've struggled to be understood by others. A gentler, clearer form of communication is on the horizon, Angelina. It's initiated by you in answer to your own prayers. New strength gives you the courage to talk about your honest feelings in a loving way that keeps communication open. You aren't trying to change or convince others. You're being your true self. This card is a sign of self-improvement in existing relationships or healthy new friends or a new romantic partner on the way. When you speak from the heart in your relationships, others have the opportunity to know and appreciate the real you, which relieves loneliness because you know that you, not a false version of you, are loved. Oh, that's beautiful. The aqua aura is a translucent turquoise crystal and attains its loving coloring when clear quartz is treated with the vapors of gold. Aqua aura is a wonderful crystal as a pendant worn over the throat to enhance your speaking or singing skills. I love it. I think that is absolutely amazing. And wow, the bottom of the deck, Spirit said last card for everyone to take with this message is Sugilite, own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Wow. All right. Thank you for this final message, Spirit. May it bless, encourage, and uplift each one of us. This is a card of empowerment reminding you that you are made in the image and likeness of the divine. So you have the power of the divine always within you. In addition, all that you've experienced in life has made you stronger. This card comes up when you have been giving your power away to others. Perhaps you feared they'd take something away valuable if you didn't comply with their wishes, or you may be codependently worrying about people's opinions. This is a time for assertiveness on your part, including holding boundaries and saying no to unreasonable requests for your time, money, or other resources. Assertiveness helps you honor and follow your inner guidance, which is on the path of harmony and health. This mineral, Sugilite, is a beautiful lavender shade that invokes spiritual empowerment and higher vibrations of those who wear or hold it. It helps to clear your energy and invites calmness and protection from harshness. Wowza, what incredible messages. I am so humbled and appreciative, thankful for each one of these messages, and I just want to share to each one of you how very special, important, and amazing you are. I am sending you so much divine light and love, encouragement, inspiration, and just wanting you to know how very special you are to this community. Kate, if you would like to post the link to the Good Vibe Tribe chat for anyone who would like to join. We have an open community of support where light workers can gather in a safe place to share, uplift, encourage, and laugh. It is just super simple. You just click on the link and you add yourself in, and Bob's your uncle. But I just want you all to know how very important it is for you to stay connected to yourself and to your divine power. This very last message could not have said it more clearly. Own your divine power. Be strong, be encouraged, be uplifted, and know that you are divine. And every day that you have upon this earth is an opportunity to do good. So I just want to encourage you to stay in the light, to keep growing through what you're going through, knowing that you are divinely supported by the universe, by Source, the divine, Mother Gaia, our angels, our spirit team and ascended masters, and all the other light workers that are diligently uniting to become that bright torch, that blazing inferno that is going to assist the collective in standing strong, empowered by the light. I look forward to being with you guys again soon. Just a brief announcement. Yes, I am confirming I will be with Melanie with Whole Again 1111, formerly Whole Again 1111, now known as Powerful Transformations. She's hosting a Becoming retreat this coming weekend in Julian. I'll have the opportunity to do a live with her. And as previously mentioned, the launch of the new marketplace that I will be releasing this weekend contains tools for personal empowerment as well as the decks that I use on the channel regularly, so that should you feel led and encouraged, you can always purchase them from the site. I will be offering an app for both Android and Apple, and including messages of encouragement. There will also be a new subscription box service that will be available for specific items that I feel will be of great encouragement to yourselves. If you choose the individual box or what the collective box is. And I'm so excited to unveil that. I have a very strong feeling we're going to have a lot of individuals coming through the channel. And so those of you who are moderators, thank you so much for your time and support. I feel like we will be serving the community in an even bigger way. And I'm just very grateful for the opportunity, for the different channels that have reached out and supported this channel. Again, Melanie with formerly Whole Again 1111, Powerful Transformations, Ashley Lynn, the XOXO Goddess, Alluring Vibes with Brittany Henry, Kimberly with Twin Flame, Enchanted Messenger of Light. Excuse me. Also, oh, thank you, King Trident's Tribe, Matt with King Trident's Tribe. I feel so very blessed and grateful. Liz with Guided by Angels. These channels and the individuals who have created them have been such tremendous supports to me, inspiration to me, have uplifted me, inspired me in my personal journey and in the journey to create this community and channel. I'm so very humbled and thankful. That's okay. Oh my gosh. No, Chrissy, it's all good. I'll be with Melanie from formerly Whole Again 1111. We will be doing a online reading together, collective reading, and probably just giggling and laughing along the way. Chrissy's spirit just said, pull this card over for you. This is your card right here. I know it's better for me to apologize than ask permission, but since I didn't pull the card as I was sitting here right now and I saw you, this card is meant for you. It's Moonstone. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. I also unveiled that there is a new marketplace coming, a new YouTube channel for the marketplace. You will still have Divine Light and Love Oracle, but there'll be expanded services as there will be mobile apps available, subscription boxes for products available, and down the road there will also be other videos and other vendors that are light workers that will have products that will be offered through the marketplace. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to read this to you briefly because the girl's phone battery is about to die. So Chrissy, stand by. And thank you for coming in. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. It says, Chrissy, you are already highly intuitive. This is a card that shows your intuition is being taken to new levels. Be extra aware of your divine downloads, which can encompass strong feelings, clear realizations, a sense of knowing, visions, dreams, and signs. Keep your mind clear and sober so that you'll notice your intuition. In addition to noticing, trust the feelings and knowingness about the meaning of the message. The ego wants you to second-guess your insights, but don't ignore or override your first impressions. This isn't a time for logic. It will all make sense soon. This card also signifies that you are sensitive to lunar phases, especially the moon. So plan accordingly, such as easing your schedule during full moons. In addition, this may be a sign related to feminine moon cycles. The moonstone is a beautiful opulent stone that shimmers like moonbeams, white and pale blue and rainbow colors. The moonstone, like the moon itself, carries support to the divine feminine sacred energies. It can amplify the effects of the full and new moons and help with receptivity, nurturing, spiritual vision, and other aspects of the feminine. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I hope that that resonates with you. I hope that all of you will have an absolutely incredible evening, and that when we come back on, hopefully, I know for certain we'll be on at some point this weekend. I will broadcast live if I can at different points of the Becoming Conference with some highlights, and I look forward to connecting with each of you. Namaste, many blessings of love and light, and until next time, ciao for now. Bye, everyone.